So, what did you and Caz like have an actual situation where you guys fell out, or was it just over time you started to realize it for what it was, and then you decided to distance yourself?
It was a gradual period of over time, just learning him and watching how he moves and learning some of the things that he did, some of the things he did behind my back, um, and just watching how he moved and, the credit that he was claiming and the lack of work that he was producing. I hear him talking a lot of talk, but I don't see no action behind those words. And so, when I calculated the contributions that I've made to hip hop, it's Caz is nowhere near the status of contribution to hip hop than Funkmaster Wizard Wiz. And this is what people don't understand, because when you're looking at it from a fan's perspective, you don't know the business aspect of what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know anything about licensing. Yeah, the world doesn't know that Funkmaster Wizard Wiz was the first independent international artist. What does that mean? That means I already was in the other side of the world promoting my music and introducing the world to hip hop way before Music Video Box was even created, way before MTV, way before Ralph McDaniels and everything. Funkmaster Wiz was the first hip hop artist on U68 television. They never played hip hop. This was rock and roll. This was black soul. Funkmaster Wizard Wiz was the first rapper to be allowed to come on U68, which is television in the UK, MTV in the UK, but it's U68 in America.
Wow.
And remember, I don't know if you probably wasn't around when we had to go to put the television on channel U and then go up to the top buttons and get all those numbers, 68, 69, 70, 71. We had to go, that's where the cable was. It was on, you put your regular TV on U, then you go up to the other button, you put it on 68, and it was very fuzzy and everything, but it was video music's being played there, but no rap was there until Funkmaster Wizard Wiz was introduced to U68. That's when hip hop was introduced to the world, because it was introduced in the UK. While they over here in the fever, while they over here in the park, Tuff City Records, we already was being internationally distributed because of the ban that they had put on me and the restrictions they had already put on me. We found other ways to profit. We said, hey, if you don't want to fuck with us in America, then they'll fuck with us in Europe. And so that's when licensing and distribution and all the things that hip hop doesn't know about. They know about you getting on stage and rhyming with a microphone, but what about independent licensing? What about international shit? What about, hold up, who was kicking out those doors? Who was doing business deals? So
you were talking about looking at things from the fan perspective, right? Okay, so I want to bring this up because we already know what's going to come, okay? People in the comments, they're going to start trolling. Who the hell is this guy anyways? He just jealous of Caz. Right. He just hating on him. Like, how dare he? He said they got a friendship, and then next thing you know, now he putting him on blast. What kind of friend is you? What do you have to say to those people?
Well, first of all, right, one thing that I practice is to be loyal and true. And that's to myself first, because I bear witness to something greater than myself. And I know that I'm going to be held accountable for whatever I say out of my mouth. And I know that action speaks louder than words. So I showed and proved what I'm saying, because I called Grandmaster Caz out, and I'm still waiting for a response. And this was back in 2017. I've done everything to get this brother's attention on a hip hop note. I've never cracked nobody in the head with a baseball bat. I didn't let the gorilla out the cage or nothing like that. I kept the pen to the paper.
Right.
Okay? I kept it hip hop. I didn't make no threats. I didn't pick up no weapons, no guns. I didn't leave Atlanta, come to New York, to Katona Park to shoot up nothing. I ain't do nothing. I kept the pen to the paper. I called them all kind of frauds, copycats, cowards, and all kind of shit. I stepped on his face in my videos. I did everything to get this man's attention, to belittle him, to make him pick up that freaking microphone. People wanted to sponsor this battle. People offered him money to accept the challenge. And yo, for the last few years, mums has been the word. Grandmaster Caz will not respond. He will not answer. I guarantee you, if you tell him, Caz, I want to do an interview with you, I guarantee you he's going to say, I'll do an interview with you as long as you don't ask me no questions about Funkmaster Wiz. That's how that's going to be.
Wow.
That's how that's going to be.